What is up, everyone? How you doing? So I hope all you guys had an amazing Memorial Day weekend with your friends, family, or whomever you were hanging out with. If you're not from America, then hope you had a sick weekend. But so Steffi was on her way down to the shop, and it looks like she got her first tire blowout ever. And she's on the side of the highway right now with a flat tire on the Miata, and she's a little shook. So we got the GTI all loaded up with all the tools we need, and let's go get that thing swapped out for her so she can get down to the shop. I know she's a little shook right now, so let's see how she's doing. Oh, I see her in the ditch. Oh my God, Steph. You ended up on the fast lane. How you feeling?
I'm dying.
You did great.
My car popped, like blew out. My car just munchied for like, I swear, 5 or 6 seconds.
Oh, no way.
And I'm just literally like, oh fuck, I'm dying. And cars are like just driving. And I somehow control myself to get up, and you see like my tire marks just.
You did great. Well, good thing there was no guardrail, huh?
My heart is so, it's been what, 15 minutes?
Yeah, I'm sorry it took so long.
I had a state trooper come, and he was just like, what's wrong? And I was like, oh, my tire blew out. And he goes, just pull up. And I was like, my tire's physically out. And he goes, no, just move. It's okay. I have so many more problems. I'm like, are you sure? Like, I'm dying.
You did great. I'm so proud of you.
You know what I was thinking about, though? Just yesterday, we found a spare of my Miata. Remember that? And you're like, well, hopefully we'll never have to use this. Just off it. Look at this. Look at it.
Oh my God. Damn, Steffi, what'd you do here?
No idea. It just popped. Hey, look at that.
Look what you did.
Oh my God.
So this is what happened. Damn, you tore it right off the bead. So these aren't even that stretched either. Like, these aren't really stretched at all. Yeah, it tore right through it. Feel those. I wonder if your tire pressure got too low.
I don't know, but it was scary.
Good thing for factory jacks, right?
I know.
You did great.
Look how bad that is.
It's gorgeous out, right?
It's beautiful.
Everything's great.
It's a Memorial Day surprise.
Everything's great, right?
It's great.
Almost there.
That's so impressive.
You know what they call these jacks?
What?
Widowmakers.
Why?
Because they're freaking dangerous. Because they like fall over all the time.
I was gonna say, and we're on the grass too.
So on a stock car, you have to jack it up like really high, right? Because the cementing sags. So like when they get really high, they get so sketchy. But for low cars, factory jacks are the cheat code. You gotta like get it enough to get the jack under, and then put a real jack under it. But Miatas have shit jack points. It looks good on there.
I know, they're not bad wheels. For like stock wheels, they're pretty good.
Absolutely.
Check out my sick ass tire marks. There. All over here. Just whoop.
You feel safe to drive?
Yeah.
The hardest part of all of this, I think, is when you're getting back on the highway in the fast lane and not getting clocked. So.
I'm not dying.
Yeah. I'll pull it first and you can pull out in front of me. My car has a higher safety rating.
I have a roll bar though.
It's not gonna help if you get rammed from the rear like BOM! That probably looks very violent from the road. I'm not upset about being in grass like this though. It's really nice.
It's nice. It's hot.
Yeah, it's hot.
Oh, poor little car. I beat it up so bad. The whole time I was like, my car is gone. Like, it's gonna get destroyed, and it's done. And I did it to it, and I did it. It was so sad.
I know. Now you know how I feel every time I like smack a cone or something. I'm like, when you get out, you're like, don't be total, don't be total.
Don't do it.
And you look, you're like, no, it's great.
Like, literally thought I was dying for like good 5 seconds. You look good. Alright.
Hit the road, Jack.
Back to work. Back to work, Bubs.
You did great. I'm so proud of you. Alright, so Steffi made it back all safe and sound. Somehow her car didn't even get a scratch on it. I mean, that was there, that was already there, so she did good. But today is a nice, lazy Memorial Day, a nice Monday. Steffi has off of work, so I decided it's a good day to take a nice little road trip, something I've been meaning to do for a long time. So, as you guys know, this season I converted my car to running on E85, my S13. I mean, technically it can run on pump gas, but it doesn't like it. So, I ran it for basically the first time ever on pump gas during a competition because they asked me to. And my car hated it. My setup wasn't good for it. Realistically, the biggest issue was my intercooler wasn't big enough, so my intake air temps were super high. And my radiator is kind of iffy too, it's on the small side, as I should say. And on E85, intercooler and radiator worked great. On pump gas, my car hated it. It was miserable. I would love to go through the logs with you guys later if you'd love to see that. They're really bad, really, really bad. So I need E85, and I don't want to ever take this car off E85 ever again because it's so happy on it. But I've been buying E85 from Kenny because he's a VP dealer, and Kenny does give me amazing prices because Kenny's a homie and I love him and he's a shit, but it's still really expensive, and it's just getting a little too much, and I've been not driving the car that much just because I haven't been wanting to buy fuel, and I decided it's finally time to suck it up and go take the drive out and just get some pump gas E85. So in Connecticut we have about 2 E85 stations. Every state's different. Some state has like 300, some state has 1. Us, we have 2. On the pump, we have a place about an hour away in Greenwich, Connecticut that sells E85 by the pump for about $3.30, I think it is right now, and it gets tested very, very often, and it comes out to be E85 every single time, which is amazing because a lot of these pump E85s are a little iffy. We have one on the other side of the state that gets tested and it ends up being around like E65, which is 65% ethanol. Not gonna cut it. So by buying it at the pump, though it isn't maybe as performance driven as a VP stuff, it should do the trick, and it's about 1/3 of the cost, which is huge. I can buy 3 times as much E85 with it. And so today, Steffi and I are gonna do a little road trip. She got the sundress on, she's ready to party. Yeah. And
Partying day.
We're gonna take this 55-gallon drum of used to be X98 and bring it down and fill it up. So I found out you could legally transfer, I might be wrong, I guess we're gonna find out the hard way. You could transfer up to 440 pounds of fuel in the back of a pickup truck in Connecticut, which is sick. That comes to be about 66 gallons of E85. So I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna take my little 5-gallon over there, we're gonna fill her up. And that should be enough E85 to last me quite a bit, so I'm really excited. I got this drum from Kenny, by the way, so Kenny, if you're watching, thank you. So, you ready? Hopefully not to break the law.
No more tires popping.
No more tires popping. So, I don't have a truck, so we're taking Drew Tube's whip because he's gone for the day. So, Drew, thank you too, buddy. We appreciate it. Really gotta feel like Drew when I drive it, you know?
No face, no case right here. I love that it says 100% on it.
100%. You guys know the chop.
A few moments later.
You just want to fill it and pay after?
Yeah.
Because the line is going to stop at $99, so we just fill it and when you're done,
Perfect. That sounds good to me.
Yeah.
How many people come here on the average?
I know,
just
like,
for that one?
that guy was not phased. He's just like, oh yeah, I know what you're here for. He's still in the container. I was like, as much as I could take. He goes, say less. That's good.
There you go. All right, you tell you about this place. What do you know about this?
Just from other friends.
Yeah. You come here a lot.
Yeah.
People come from Massachusetts, North
Oh, I can only imagine.
Greenwich.
Everywhere else is like E65, so.
Yeah, we always maintain the top level.
Exactly, yeah.
So gassed, you said?
So much fuel. I'm baffled that you're like legally allowed to carry this much.
Carry that on a road. Get that extra 5 gallons.
There we go. How much is it? 193.
193.
60 gallons. 6 gallons under the legal limit. So that's our big exciting move for today. I don't know. I think it's cool. I think it's really cool because like a lot of you guys like E85 might be very local, but to us it's like almost like kind of foreign. So it's pretty badass. You can just come to like the wealthiest town in your state and just buy E85 like that. Yeah. So it ended up being about I don't know. Kenny gives me cost on the fuel, which I don't know if he's supposed to, but he does. And so at cost, it still ends up being like less than half the price, which is pretty crazy. So
double the price.
I'm excited to see how it performs compared to the VP85. So we'll see. But we're all the way down here in a really nice town, so let's go get lunch.
Yeah.
Or dinner, whatever you want to call
Whatever you want to call it. Brunch or brunch.
Winner?
Winner?
Drunch
No,
or winner?
Winner.
Drunch.
Sounds like you're just getting drunk.
Fine.
I want more dinner than lunch, I think. Oh.
Dinch.
Dinch.
Nice, right?
I like that.
So we're somewhat in the area on the way back home to DJ in my G shop, and it's been cool. It's been a long time since I've stopped by, which is like really unfortunate because I love coming down here. And I know Mike has made good progress with his Supra, and DJ has made some progress with his S13. So we're gonna go stop by and say hello. And Steph's never been there. Never been to my G shop. No.
Let's check it out.
Looks like they've been busy.
Oh my god, that's sick.
I'm so jealous of their little cul-de-sac.
Honestly. I've never been here. It's a cool spot. Lots of parking.
You know what's really funny?
What?
That's my old shell.
Really?
Yeah, is that crazy?
How did it end up here?
It's Donald.
Jimmy!
Look at you all festive and shit.
What's up?
I missed you, homie.
How are you?
Hey, Maria.
What's up, Steph? How are you?
Oh shit, let's see how far Mike got. Oh my god, it's actually almost done.
A little bit, yeah. He just puts a lot of stuff on it that still needs to come off. Just, so
Just for the gram,
just to
right?
look at it.
Hey, it looks a lot better than the last time I saw it.
No, yeah.
You know, it's always the colors though.
He loves it.
He loves the colors.
A little.
Mike, I think you need more colors. You need some yellows in here.
No yellows. Purple everything.
You're closer than I thought.
Yeah, I told you I was close.
Get your harness yet?
Yeah, it's in there.
Oh, no way. Oh, yeah, it literally is in there.
Harness all done. I need injectors and coil packs. That's it. Anybody wants to send me injectors, feel free to.
Okay.
1050Xs. 14 millimeter top and bottom.
Huh. Looks like you're ready to party. Let's blow this W58 apart.
Yeah, it's going to.
All right, Donald. Let's give a little update on your pig.
I'm still waiting on. I need to get IAC gasket,
RTV.
a brake. What? I could do that. I thought about it. I need rear brake line. 'Cause Chase Bay sent me the wrong one. I need what else?
Wrong one.
Yeah, and to pick up my brake calipers in the ECU that you have. Then we'll be ready to fucking make some
South?
decent power, probably, hopefully.
240.
No, maybe I'm going for like low fives. I think maybe.
On 87?
No, solid 3. I'll be happy with.
350 it is.
I think we can make that happen. Are you confident?
Yeah, 350 all
You
day.
can do it?
Yeah. You got the right hardware for it.
But it's right there, yeah.
So unless this
basically everything's water.
unless this pulls a, Black Z move on me, we're good to go.
don't.
Be able to make 350 on my car solid?
Mike, you have a 2J with a big turbo, you dumb idiot.
No, I don't think you can.
I'll be happy with 280.
Really?
No.
Yeah, but that's it, hopefully.
God damn, look how hot this thing is.
I need to powder coat the center of
He
the
wants
wheels.
to paint the wheels.
Powder coat.
What color do you think would look dope?
White.
You gonna paint the wheels? They look good.
They go
Yo,
good.
I bought the car and I changed everything on it. The whole motor's different, the interior is different, driveline's different, and got the same wheels, so it still looks like the old kid's car.
I'll trade you wheels.
No thanks.
All right, Donald, timeline. Next weekend,
Next weekend, what?
I'll come down with your ECU and we'll start this thing. Right?
We there.
We there?
I'm with it.
Okay, cool. That's all you need.
Yeah.
Get fluids in this thing.
There are.
Okay, cool.
Feel that
That's
thing.
how close I am.
Mike, what do you have there?
That's an OEM
This
R34
is
GTR
a
fender.
$1,000 fender.
It really is. Anybody want to buy it?
This looks like a repop.
It's a
Repop.
Bootleg?
Repop out of aluminum that has printed a Nissan in it.
Bootleg?
Oh,
You just
that
did that
Nissan, John. Yeah.
Okay, well, if anyone needs a R34 GTR front right
Brand
fender,
new aluminum.
just hit up Mike G.
Hit me up. Cheap.
At Mike G203. Such a wiener. Ready to go home?
We gotta pee.
All right, let me get this thing.
You can get it for the right money. Yo, start a GoFundMe. They'll buy it.
Get out of here. Mike G somehow came across this BRZ. Has a vent valve. And he'd give it to me for pretty cheap. Oh, I made that decision so bad. Maybe tomorrow.
What? The meatball? Where's the meatball at?
Well, we had a full day of activities, didn't we?
I love coming down here. I wish I can come down. I wish I were closer. It just sucks. But I'm happy to see that Mike has been busy and so is DJ, because it seems like no one has been doing fun car stuff this season. So
Oh, we can drink.
maybe we'll just come down here more.
That's only 28 minutes away.
It's not bad.
No, it's good. Cheers to you.
Got a road soda.
Roni.
Kidding. Okay.
Oh! Like, fuck. Did you hear that pop? That's beautiful, boyfriend. You're stunning.
Dip it back. Yeah. Dip it back. Dip it back.
No, we're gonna put it back. No, we're gonna lay it down. Lay it down. We're good. There we go. No. Fully sealed. Okay. And then we're gonna hold on. Then we're gonna slide it and drop it on the tire.
No.
Yeah. Hold on. I got the scrawniest old man with me.
And we're gonna do it. Ready?
I like your style.
Nice, guys.
Look at that.
Well, halfway there.
I don't know, bro.
I'll tip it back to you.
Oh my God! Look at that.
Roll it.
Got it, Jimmy.
I deal with these all day long at work, bro.
Okay.
55 gallons of oil.
You're not making it look easy.
No.
Good technique. Full service around here.
It's like a crab walk right here.
That was surprisingly successful.
That was really quick.
Hell yeah.
We're done.
Well, Steffi, we got the 85 in house now.
You did it. I think that's like the most impressive part of the whole day.
All right, this thing is now officially full 85, and I'm so happy. 60 gallons today, babe.
It's a good day.
Not bad.
You're good.
6 gallons under the legal limit. All right, so today was a pretty successful day, minus the fact that Steph almost totaled her whip. You did great. Yeah.
We got out.
I'm very impressed with you, Steph.
No, we did good.
I'm glad
We're
you're
done. Thank you.
But already ordered the tire, already ordered everything we need, so we're good to go. Amazon Prime's the shit, right? But today was cool. We didn't like do anything crazy or impressive, but it was a fun day. So 85 now on deck, so I could drain that stupid pump gas out of my S13 and put the 85 back in it so I can drive it. And yeah, we have a busy week, so let's get started tomorrow. So today was a fun little Monday, right?
No, it was a lot of fun.
So-
Memorial Day.
There you go. So we're gonna end it right here. So you guys know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe.
Stay tuned for more content and have a great night.
Have a great night, guys.